This is binary code, a bunch of zeros and ones all next to each other to represent on and off. It probably looks pretty confusing to you right now if it isn't explained. Binary code is the name of a Dermic system. 0 represents off and 1 represents on. We have binary code mainly because of the first computer invented. It was called the Altair 8800. The computer programming worked in binary, but the only difference was it had 7 different switches. As you can see on the screen, I'm showing you all the different switches right now. Doesn't that look awful? Binary code only grew from there. Binary code now has a whole number chart that can convert numbers into binary. As you can see, the chart starts with 128, goes to 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, all the way to 1. To convert a number, you just put a 0 in the columns that you want to stay off and 1 into the columns that you need to turn on. I know that sounds a little confusing, but once you do the examples, I promise it'll make a lot more sense. Okay, so for an example, let's say we have 132 is the number that we want to turn into binary. We turn on 128, then subtract 128 from 132, which leaves us with 4. So then we leave 64 off, 32 off, 16 off, 8 off, turn 4 on because that's the remainder, leave 2 off, and leave 1 off. Okay, let's try one more example because that one might have been a little confusing for you guys. So we have 164. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn 128 on, leave 64 off, turn 132 on, leave 16 off, 8 off, turn 4 on because 4, 32, and 128 gives you 164, and then leave 2 off and leave 1 off. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned something about binary code, and I hope I made it a little less scary to look at all those zeros and ones. Thank you.